during our December, I believe it was 16th meeting, it was in the evening, nice cold evening, and we had that attorney here, and there was a motion tabled, or not tabled, but brought forth to table the motion to hire the attorney until after the audit was completed, because of the fact that Joe did not know how much money we had in the coffers in order to pay for the attorney at that point in time. If my memory serves me correctly, the reason for the vote. The board voted on it, and it was tabled until that point in time. And that was with Carlin here. I don't believe you were here, Rob.
That's the meeting I missed.
Now, if the audit has not been completed, has not been presented, so I find that wanting to hire the attorney anyway, without the results of the audit, which the board wanted to do in the first place, I find to be a tad bit.
What does the audit have to do with the attorney?
That was your recommendation.
Yeah, it's what we recommended.
We don't have to pay.
It's not in the minutes.
We don't have to pay anybody to hire this attorney.
There's been a lot of things that weren't in the minutes. We all know that the minutes aren't completely and entirely correct on everything. I mean, there's stuff that's been missed.
They're as broad as can be.
All I'm trying to say here is I was sitting here, you were talking about the monies, you tabled it, you wanted to have that issue tabled until we have the audit complete. The audit's not done. So the question is, why are we wanting to move forward with this right now, besides the fact we do have an attorney on?
Because
you don't like, the board doesn't like because the board says that they're ineffectual, so why do we need this guy right now?
We have questions that we have, because we have to start getting letters out in April.
Have you already hired
We
him?
got
For
until.
the
Can you let him
CCNRs.
finish, please?
We don't hire,
What now?
we pay by the hour.
Have you already made contact with this guy?
I think it's very crucial, my personal opinion is it's very crucial to have an attorney that deals with HOAs if we're going to proceed and have our vote on the CCNRs.
An attorney
So-
that
so
backs
if-
you
Let her
guys
finish,
against
please.
us.
So
Let her
if
finish.
we are going to proceed along that line, we need an attorney that has an expertise in that, not an attorney that is a regular
Now, to
attorney.
your knowledge, let me ask you this question, since you and I can have a dialogue, that has the board explored other options besides this attorney? Have they interviewed other individuals?
No,
Since the last meeting?
From what I remember, because not everything is written down, but from what I remember, Carlin called a lot of people. And this was the one company that everybody said is the expertise in HOAs.
So,
And
well,
all the players.
since Carlin has done the majority of the research and the conversations on it, I don't know, rationale would bring me to say, hey, let's wait till Carlin's here to talk about this, really get a real skinny on it, before you make a move on it.
Okay,
He's not here.
that's so noted, thank you.
He asked personally
So,
to find a firm last meeting. At the table in your seat,
Oh,
he
definitely.
asked for help.
Oh, he
We
did.
went out and researched, I researched this outfit that you're trying to bring on. Byam Frothingham is part of the CAI, a nationwide organization, very similar to what I would consider the Illuminati. They specialize in collections
yeah.
and takedown. They want to negotiate with each other so they can generate as much cash as possible. Look them up on the web. Look up the CAI.
We're neighbors, we wanna get along with each other.
We don't need any help with
We
that.
do not need anything like that. We want a membership-friendly law firm. We don't. Do you want to go after your neighbors constantly?
Right.
Do you want
Right.
separation?
No, all we want
Right
is,
now,
all we
there's
want is
separation.
really good advice on how to proceed with the CCNR.
We don't need to go to that firm
There
then.
is no.
Well,
I have 54 pages I downloaded from that outfit in policy that I'll gladly give you that you can review.
thank you.
They will
That's so
take
noted.
members
We're gonna
down.
go
That
ahead
is
and
what his
continue
purpose
that.
is.
Really?
Yeah, and you can be noted as being an objection.
Well, I've already
to it.
noted it's
Okay.
being recorded.
Yeah.
So one more time.
Second,
Yeah.
I've never interviewed the attorney we have. I have some questions for him. He may be able to justify himself. I think that needs to be made public. What was said to him last month, I used to work for a law firm, there was over 300 firms in that building. All of them would have been up in arms if they would have heard what was said about them in the language that was used by Carlin. It was slander and it was libel.
I'm not gonna respond for Carlin, he's not here.
That's fine, you don't
Okay?
need to.
I don't even
I'm
wanna
saying
talk
that's what it
about
was. I would like the
person.
attorney to come so I can hear his point of view. I don't think I'm getting his point of view.
Point of view on
And
what?
since he is already on staff with this, so to speak, because that's what Carlin said last month, I would like him to present himself. Maybe he can clarify things for
Our
us.
present attorney?
Yes.
We can't even get him to return calls, that's part of the problem.
Well, maybe I need
He's
to call him.
ineffective.
I will call him this week.
Yeah, what is our,
You
what
can
is
do
our
that.
current
I will
attorney's
call him.
name?
We can still continue with this.
Yes. no.
Okay, one more time.
What's
on the
our,
vote.
what's our current attorney's
We'll tell
name?
you, Mom.
Warner Allen is our current.
Yes.
Warner Allen.
And I have it.
So one more time, we have approval for this, the motion was stopped in mid-range for some comments.
So Rod, one last thing, I want to shut up and I want to set my no vote and I'm walking out. I've had it. This is complete
It's a
deception.
travesty.
Go ahead and make your comment
You
then.
guys aren't doing what we want you to do.
No, you are
You're
not.
trustees.
Everybody go to the website. We will be going door to door, and the more people at everybody's door, we need every one of you.
I
Door
find it-
to
Are you gonna
door.
make a
So
comment,
go to the
You're supposed to
website.
serve and the members
Anything
will,
to
and
stall
you
this,
are
I know.
not.
Do you have a comment? Did you
I'm
have a-
trying to be courteous, Rod, I find it shocking that you would see this is more important than filling the vacancy that we have on this board. That this is so pressing that you're gonna push forward on it rather than looking at someone who can fill that vacancy, who can also vote on this issue, who could also give us his or her insight. I find that shocking, I really do.
And dishonest.
We're giving it the same amount.
No, you're not.
It's We just haven't gotten to it because you bring it up.
This, you have said this is a priority and we're filling that vacancy because that person might vote differently.
Okay,
Well, we
that's
got enough
noted.
votes, looks like.
We got your notes now.
We're not gonna fill it.
Okay, I'm done.
I'm not voting
We gotta vote on it.
Okay, that's fine.
Please don't go.
One more time on the votes, I believe we had, Mike, Joe, myself,
Record
and
this in the
do you
minutes
have a
because we
vote?
want to know who you are.
Four. That's your majority. Is that what we need?
And who's voting against it?
Yes. it's
Shannon and myself, I'd
and
like that
yourself.
noted as well.
Yes.
It's just we don't have a complete board right now, and I don't feel comfortable voting.
We have a quorum.
So you have 5 out of 9 that are voting for.
Board.
That's what the quorum, what we need, yeah.
5 out of
You
9.
ought to be ashamed of yourself. How can you even sit there at that table
At this time,
in front of this membership and
Right.
act like you do?
At this
You are
time,
an
I-
absolute disgrace.
Thank you for your comment. Yes,
at this time, for all board members that just voted in the affirmative on something that they've already agreed not to do, I'd like to ask for all 5 of your resignations at this time.
Still
don't have
no, I'm not giving you mine.
Anyone else want to resign?
I might resign.
Okay.
All right,
Is it?
we'll do it the hard way then.